Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm watching episode 1 of season 4 of Stranger Things. We've been watching these kids like grow up before our eyes, and I don't think I'm ready for like high school age. I don't know if they're actually in high school. They should be because they're all big kids now. But definitely my some of my favorite things about this show, it has to be the time that it takes place. Mid 80s. It's my jam. That just reminds me of my childhood. I see toys that I had growing up, like just like the clothes, like even like the living room furniture. Like it gives me nostalgia about how I grew up, and it's really cool to see it in front of my face and in a newer, cleaner format. I will say that a lot of things from the 80s, a little grainy, but even like the music and just the whole overall vibe of the 80s is represented in this show, and not like the fun 80s where it's just the hairspray and the bright colors, like the actual 80s of, like, like everything was brown and everything was kind of drab and dark wood paneling was still a thing from the 70s. And it was, and I can see why it went into electric colors at some point. Everyone was like, we're sick of this, we need to brighten this up. I really love these kids. So obviously everyone loves Elle because she's the one with the powers, and I really like Millie Bobby Brown. As an actress, she just gives everything. Max, I wasn't sure about in the second season. I kind of felt like they were going to create this love triangle, and I was like, come on, they're middle school kids. There's no such thing as a love triangle. Or maybe there is, and I just don't remember correctly, or maybe I was never part of one. So there's that. But I didn't really like that they kind of had this little love tiff triangle thing that was happening between Elle and Max in season 2, just without even Max even knowing, over Mike. Um, and I'm very happy in season 3 that they were best friends because I feel like that's more accurate. I do love the group of four with Lucas and Dustin and Mike and Will playing their Dungeons and Dragons. Those are the kids that I would have been friends with growing up. I would have been over at their house probably playing with them. And I did not like Steve in the first season up until like the very end. And now I'm a Steve fan. If anything happens to Steve, I riot. I think that he is just one of the best characters in the show just because his arc has taken such a topsy-turvy turn. And he's become like this big brother to Dustin. And of course now his relationship that he has with Robin, and like this friendship that they have going on, that is, and I don't even actually know if Robin is even in this season. I hope she is because I like the dynamic that they had. That it was, kind of flirty, but not really because she's not into him, or any him for that matter. So I really just liked that little like especially when they're trying to get away from the Russians. I rather liked their whole dynamic with each other. I don't know if Lucas's sister is in this, but that would be an absolute waste because she is full of sass and she would definitely provide some comic relief. We lost Billy, which is very unfortunate because Zachary Montgomery was eye candy. He was very nice to look at, I'm not gonna lie. And I wonder what's happening now because I have seen the trailer where Max is going to his grave and is reading a letter to him. And it just never struck me that they were kind of close whatsoever. So I thought it was really weird. One, I mean, because how he spoke to her in the second season was pretty despicable. But then just the third season and how he treated her. I can't imagine that they had like a close relationship. So I just think that it's really weird that she's, reading this letter to Billy. And I know that, like, I know she's grateful for him giving his life to save all of them, but I don't get that relationship. So maybe we'll get a little bit more in depth as to exactly what that relationship was. And with Elle and Mike, like, I don't really care about teenage relationships, just the same as I don't really care about Nancy and Jonathan all that much. It's cute, cool. The relationship that I actually do care about is Joyce and Hopper. And we were led to believe that like Hopper died, and then they had that little end credit scene where he's in Russia, which I think is going to be fun because and David Harbour, played Alexei and Black Widow, so I imagine, his Russian's pretty, on point. I wonder how it'll be in this movie. And I'm really wanting Hopper, and I have no idea how Hopper gets back, but I'd really like Hopper and Joyce to actually be a thing. And that's saying something. Like if I'm wanting somebody to be a thing, it's because I really want it. The other like couple I don't really care about is Max and Lucas. Like it doesn't make or break anything for me. I don't care if they make it. I don't care if they broke up. I don't care if they're together. Like it doesn't matter to me. Maybe Dustin and his girlfriend, who I already forgot her name, but they made sweet sweet harmonies together via radio. And I think is it Susie? Susie. I think it's Susie. I hope it's Susie. Anyway, like, if they're still together, that's great. Again, I don't get attached to couples. But Bob was really hard to swallow. Bob was a hard pill to swallow. I miss that guy. I liked Bob. Well, we ended last season with Elle losing her powers and moving away. So I know I saw the trailer and she was writing Mike a letter and telling him what a wonderful time she's having, and the visual showed something different. She is probably the weird girl at school. Again, those are my people. So I probably would have been friends with her and Will. I probably would have been like, you two seem like cool people. Let's go play pretend together. That's what I would have done. I'm really curious to see like with Jonathan and Nancy, like what happened there? Like, is the distance an issue? Because I feel like he was almost like college age. I feel like he probably could have stayed behind in Hawkins. But I don't know what they're up to. They're investigative reporters. Like I don't even think they need to go to school anymore. Is Murray back? Is Murray back? I like Murray personally. Brett Gelman is hilarious. And the more we get of him, I think personally the better. I like his style. And of course, we have to talk about the Upside Down, Demogorgons, Mind Flayers. There's a new guy that looks like very Terminator, not Terminator, Alien, Predator, very Predator like, maybe swamp thingish. But he looks scary as hell. I can only imagine what they're gonna do with that guy, and I think he appears like early on too. So I'm really curious to see what they're doing with that. And I really like that they especially the first season was very horror movie vibes, and I wasn't a big fan of horror movies per se. I kind of am now. So I would like to see a little bit more of those vibes. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time. I want to get into this. I want to start this. We've got a lot of episodes to get through in the next couple weeks for the big finale, which I've heard is 2.5 hours long. That might be a two-parter. I'm not sure. All right, let's get into it. I had to put my hair up. It was annoying the hell out of me. There's no way I was going to sit through an entire episode with annoying hair. This kid is. Oh, I was going to say he's on it. Never mind, he hit the car. Who dat? I can't do crosswords unless they are pop culture. Who is this? How is he alive? Okay, going back in time. It's a cool shot. Are they controlling those cars with their minds?
How are you feeling today?
Okay.
Are you up for some more lessons? What do you see? Let it come to you. Just like we practiced.
A yellow circle. The sun.
Very good.
I don't like that he's being nice because that makes me kind of sympathize a little bit with him.
Now what you see?
Cow?
It's very intricate.
It's supposed to be a dog.
It looks like a cow.
It does, doesn't it? I want you to find Dr. Ellis. What's she doing?
Lessons with 6 in his room.
Is he making him spy?
Something is wrong.
If you've lost the visual, just let it go.
6 and Dr. Ellis. Dead.
Jeez. Is 10 gone? Oh no! Jesus. Oh, I get the warning now at the beginning. Oh, fuck.
What have you done?
It was 11? The CG was a little weird on that. Just want to point that out. Her face didn't quite look right.
Dear Mike, today is day 185. I have to make something called a visual aid. I think there is someone he likes, because he has been acting weird.
What does that mean?
His funny friend Argyle has been taking us to school, and he and Jonathan like to smoke smelly plants together.
I bet they do. 1986, Lenora Hills, California. I have no idea where that is.
It helps that everyone is so nice here. I have made lots of friends. Miss you. Love, Al.
Aww.
What the hell are you doing? It's 10 after.
Oh, Michael, I know your D&D club is tonight.
Hellfire. Call it the high school dropout club.
His dad.
Mike! Let's go!
Jesus. How am I gonna survive a whole week without you guys?
That's a negative, Dusty Bun.
Son of a bitch!
Susie.
Try Tigers 86.
Tigers 86, copy that. Jiminy Crickets, Dusty. I'm in.
Holy shit.
She hacked the school?
Yikes, Dusty.
Why is he so bad at Latin? Ooh.
I will repent later.
So it's like, do I really want to start another relationship that has no point
Yay!
other than
I love
sex?
these two.
I mean, I stop pretending to be someone else when you're around her, okay? You just gotta be yourself.
Wise words.
You ask out a girl and she says no. Big deal. But I ask out the wrong girl and bam, I'm a town pariah.
Okay,
Fair.
Vicky is definitely not the wrong girl.
We just don't know that, do we?
Do you know who pauses fast times at 53 minutes 5 seconds? People who like boobies, Robin.
Gross.
Like boobies. Vicky likes boobies, definitely.
I don't think you have to be into boobies to like boobies. Just saying.
Now look, I'm not saying that my girlfriend is better than yours. It's just that Susie's like a certified genius.
You do realize Elle saved the world twice, right?
Lucas is doing sports.
And of course I have to.
Oh, cold.
Tonight? How is that possible?
They call it a tournament. If you win one game, you go on to play the next.
Oh, they're not gonna be there for his game.
Get him to move Hellfire to another night. Why don't you just talk to your coach and get him to move the game? This is the championship game.
And this is the end of Eddie's campaign.
I get in good with these guys. I'll be in the popular crowd, and then you guys will be too.
That's not how that works.
So you want to be stuck with the nerds and freaks for 3 more years?
We are nerds and freaks.
Yeah, but maybe we don't have to be.
I like the nerds and freaks.
I'm tired of girls laughing at us. I'm tired of feeling like a loser. So I'm asking you guys, just talk to Eddie, get him to move Hellfire. Come to my game. Shit.
Just imagine you'd never have to go to the library again.
Oh, the encyclopedias. I remember those.
A through C, or we could do the whole alphabet.
It's not from Hopper. It can't be. Is it from Murray? Jeez, she just stabbed right into it.
And that is why I have chosen Helen Keller as my hero.
Okay, now let's see who has to follow that.
Oh, it's gonna be Elle.
Jane.
For my hero, I chose my dad.
It's fair.
A Durayama of our cabin.
More like diarrhea.
Quiet. This is my dad. His name is Hopper. He made the best Eggos, and we like to watch Miami Vice on Friday. This is Mr. Fibley.
What?
He is a squirrel.
I would go with it. I would just be funny the whole time. Just make him laugh.
I thought this was a presentation about a historical hero. He saved lots of lives in a mall fire. I just wanted clarity on the rules of the assignment.
I don't like her. What happened between them? I never said I didn't care, but now I'm curious.
A C in English and a C minus in Spanish.
That's average.
Well, that's not normal for you.
Oh.
So no more headaches.
Lies.
Nightmares.
I just didn't think they had a close enough relationship for her to be that affected by it.
I know you never want to go to any of my games, but this one is kind of a big deal.
Lucas, you really care about this?
Yeah, I do. Maybe you should find something you care about too.
Oh.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I know something's wrong.
People just change, okay? That's it. Good luck.
It's kind of interesting how Lucas became like the emotionally like mature one of this group.
Hey, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Please just go away.
Are you deaf? I said go away!
Chrissy? Mom?
Her mom must have died.
Chrissy? Did you hear me?
Did you hear me?
What the fuck was that?
The devil has come to America. Dungeons and Dragons. Studies have linked violent behavior to the game.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Ritual sacrifice,
No.
sodomy,
What?
suicide,
No.
and even murder.
No.
We're the freaks because we like to play a fantasy game. It's forced conformity. That's what's
Killing the kids!
He's probably the one person I wouldn't have been friends with, actually.
Lucas has to do his balls and laundry baskets game. He's not gonna be able to make it to Hellfire tonight.
Great delivery, Dustin.
We were thinking that maybe we might postpone.
You're saying Sinclair's been taken in by the dark side, and rather than find a sub for him, you want to postpone the cult of Vecna? We showed you that school
Jesus.
didn't have to be the worst years of your lives, right?
No.
Okay, no.
When you're getting bullied by your own friend group, like, that's shitty. I don't like that guy.
1 to 3 on Fridays.
I love this guy.
And you believe it's from Russia, huh?
I know it is. Stamps on the package have that hammer with the hook thingamajig.
Sickle.
Ah! Could be a threat.
It sabotaged their U.S. operation and
Killed about 24 comrades.
Is he getting in the bath?
Wait, can you undress her?
What?
The creepy doll.
I was thinking that. Or, like, break her face open or something.
see anything taped to her? Wires or a bug or something?
It's cracked.
Cracked.
Break her open.
Do you have rope?
And something heavy.
What for?
Smashing.
Yeah.
What? Nancy's not ditching me.
Oh, so she's coming now?
No. She has to work.
Who the hell works over spring break, man?
Nancy!
I had to.
But why can't Jonathan just come down here for break?
His mom works, so he has to watch over his brother. He's waiting on his acceptance letter, and he wants to be there when it comes, which I totally get.
It just doesn't make any sense, dude.
What is going on?
Move your date this one time.
What, to hang out with you and Eddie the Freak Munson? Yeah, I'll pass.
Family video.
I really dig this girl. I mean, I think that she could... Who knows, maybe she could be the one.
It's high school.
Can you fight? But these aren't your normal dice. They have up to 20 sides.
If I play, do I get one of those cool t-shirts?
Yes.
Really?
I like Max.
You're being sarcastic.
Yeah, a little bit.
My mom says the game promotes Satanism and animal cruelty.
That's just bullshit media propaganda.
Yep.
No.
No!
I hate high school. Screw high school. What? What?
Are they going to the middle school?
Hello?
What is this chick doing out in the middle of the woods? Oh, no thank you. Oh, I don't do spiders. Oh, no. Nope.
Whoa, hey. Didn't mean to scare you. You okay?
No more spiders. Oh, is this where you get drugs?
Do you ever feel like you're losing your mind?
You know, just on a daily basis. I mean, I feel like I'm losing my mind right now doing a drug deal with Chrissy Cunningham.
You know, you're not what I thought you'd be like.
Mean and scary.
It's definitely different around her.
25% discount for the half. 15 bucks. We're robbing blind here.
Plus he's smitten.
Do you have anything stronger?
Very disappointing, Jane. Let's talk after break.
Hey. Thought she said she was doing good in math. Oh.
Oh my god.
That's unnecessary.
Angela!
Punch her in the face. Oh, she didn't do anything.
Holy shit! What the hell was that?
Just, now go up and hit her. Make up for it. I'm embarrassed for you.
It's gonna be okay. It's not that bad.
Aww.
We'll fix it together, okay?
She couldn't just... Why doesn't she just have a hammer and smash it? Is this necessary? Woody.
If that porcelain belly is pregnant with an explosive device, you will soon be thanking me.
Okay, Murray knows his shit.
One more thing. Joyce, are you there? Talk to me, Joyce! Joyce! Joyce!
Yeah.
What happened?
It broke.
Yeah. Yay! It's a really weird way to get word out, but whatever. I'm really digging Lucas's like flat top.
Okay, she does sound like a Muppet. God, totally sounds like her. I used to think that she sounded good because I had this massive crush. I'm sorry. We took a massively hard class together.
Wow. She sounds amazing, doesn't she?
Steve, she's not the one. Oh, poor Lucas. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Stop it.
This is Hellfire Club, not babysitting club.
I'm 11, you long-haired freak.
She gonna take you on, Eddie.
So this is Sinclair's infamous sister.
My name is Lady Applejack, and I'm a chaotic, good, half-elf rogue level 14. And I will sneak behind any monster you throw my way, and I'll smile as I watch them die. A slow, agonizing death. Or we gonna keep chit-chatting like this is your mommy's book club?
I love her so much. Oh my god, I love her.
Welcome to Hellfire. Only missing his left arm, but his left eye.
Dad, killed my cat!
So it was thought, my friends. So it was thought. But Vecna lives!
Okay.
Higher, you are injured.
Uh-oh, Lucas is gonna get in the game now.
Sinclair, you're in.
Huh? You're in! Time to go!
Let's go, Lucas.
To the death.
To the death.
To the death.
Okay, I can see how it got a bad name, but like D&D is nothing like that. Correction, D&D is nothing like what media was saying it was. That is definitely what D&D is like.
Time out! Vecna just decimated us. We can't kill him with 2 plates. He only has 15 hit points left. Don't be pussies.
There is no shame in running.
What's that?
A little cocky.
What do you think, Mike? How many hit points do you and Applejack have left?
12.
You're gonna try and take away Jason? Double team him. That is gonna free up on the...
I love how they have these games going like this.
But you're the ones on the battlefield. So it's your call.
You get just as hype.
Screw it. Let's kill the son of a bitch.
Odds of success are 20 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
So low. Come on, Lucas. Is it a night for the Sinclairs? So hyped, I love it. Come on, Lucas. Come on, Erica. Yes! I'm so excited.
That's why we play.
Oh, good for Lucas. Oh, and nobody was there. Is he gonna be upset that it's his sister?
Good boy.
This is, my castle.
So what is he gonna give her that's harder than weed?
How long does it take?
Sorry?
The special K.
Sorry I'm late, sweetheart. You're beautiful.
Why does she keep seeing and hearing a clock?
Eddie? Did you find it? Eddie? Eddie? Mom?
Oh god. She is losing her mind. Poor thing. Jesus.
Chrissy? Chrissy?
Hey, Chrissy.
Okay, I've weirdly grown attached to Eddie after saying that I didn't like him very much. I'd really would like it if nothing happened to him. Yes. Very Nightmare on Elm Street kind of vibes. there's Skeletor and Freddy Krueger all in one.
For your suffering to end.
Oh my god! Holy shit! That was like 1980s horror. It really was. Okay, so wow. I'm like sweating. Let me dab the oil from my face. Wow. Uh, that had 1980s horror vibes at the end there. 100%. It was like a Predator look, but like a Freddy Krueger vibe, like very Nightmare on Elm Street-ish. And then it kind of had like I don't know why I thought of Masters of the Universe Skeletor, the nose. It's just what it looked like to me. But who the hell is that? And why is he going after Chrissy? I mean, I didn't like Eddie when he was bullying Dustin and Mike, but like I didn't want anything to happen to him at the end either. I actually kind of like that he was nice to her. I mean, granted, he probably had a crush on her, but uh, what the hell just happened? Why that? Why her? Like she's mangled. Ugh. I'm sure we're gonna get into it in the next couple episodes, but that was fucked up. Wow. Okay. Um, to kind of go a little bit back to the beginning, obviously Elle's having a hard time at her new school, and Will was kind of getting his like little ankle rubbed by the girl sitting next to him, and I don't know if that's like his girl that he's interested in, or if that's a girl that's just interested in him. Not really established much. We didn't get very much Will at all. Just kind of him being somewhat protective over 11, and not even in a good way. I wonder if I should start calling her Jane. I don't want to. I want to call her 11. She is definitely having a hard time. One, being bullied. Two, like you can tell that like just school for her, she didn't have regular schooling, so I'm sure she's struggling with just even most of the basics. Her saying math was her best subject and she's getting an F. Poor thing. She just doesn't seem to have anything good going for her right now. And the fact that she is still very much missing Hopper, and that's her hero, and the bully of her class, Angela, which is hard for me to swallow because that's my name, and I don't really like when bullies have my name. So not really happy with the position that Eleven's in, and apparently spring break is starting, and she's supposed to see Mike. Now, I find it interesting that Nancy is not going to see Jonathan, and there's not really an explanation as to why. There's this weird thing between the two of them that we aren't really touching on in this first episode. They both proclaim their love for each other to random people, but um, for some reason they're not trying to see each other. So I really wonder what that's about. Joyce gets a doll from Russia, and it says Hop is alive, and I love that she's still collaborating with Murray. Murray is always that asset you want on your side because he thinks outside the box. Literally, he told Joyce like, look under her clothes. You got to break it apart. Could be a bomb, but he's really good at putting those things together. Obviously, that's why he's an investigative reporter. I'm really curious with Max because I'm still very confused as to why she took Billy's death so hard because he seemed very horrible towards her. From the beginning of season 2 up until the moment he sacrificed himself, he was not kind to her. And they were stepbrother and stepsister, and I don't know what relationship they could have possibly built that was even seemingly happy because it seems like they really didn't like each other. So I'm kind of curious as to why she's taking it as hard as she is. Now, granted, her life has been turned upside down. Her mother and her stepfather have gotten a divorce, which the assholery has ended. But the mom seems to be really taking it hard, substance wise as well. And she broke up with Lucas. Now, let me tell you that like Lucas was always kind of he didn't really like Elle at the beginning. He wasn't very kind to her in the beginning. Actually, he was actually really mean to her in the beginning. And even sometimes with Max in the past like couple seasons, he just wasn't a very mature, emotionally stable kid. And it seems to be that he is now got a strong like emotional foundation. He's got some emotional intelligence. And I really like this Lucas. I like this side of him, especially winning Lucas. Like both the Sinclairs had winning nights. Um, I hope that makes him happy. I think not being with his friends anymore, it's going to be hard for him, and especially having his sister now fill in that space. I feel like there's going to be some tension there. But the thing about friends is that you always have to allow them to change. If that's what Lucas wants and that's what's going to make Lucas happy, then Lucas should 100% do it. Now, Mike and Dustin, still being part of the D&D club, which I absolutely love. And I kind of forgot Dungeons and Dragons was a thing in Stranger Things. But if you are older and you have children who might be interested in role playing games, my friend Randy Hampton wrote a book, The Little Gamemaster, specifically for them. It pretty much is kids going on their first campaign. And I love this book. I love everything that like the drawings that are in it. It's all by my friend Randy. I'll link it down below in the description box. I totally forgot about Dungeons and Dragons. That was a Kickstarter that I contributed to like 5 years ago. I don't know if volume 2 is out. But hopefully he'll get right on that. There needs to be a resurgence of D&D because D&D is a really great game for team building and just imagination. Like there's so much that's so wonderful about it, and the fact that it was vilified in media, 20 years ago, 30 years ago is absolutely ridiculous. Some of my best friends were massive D&D players, and they are just the most lovely people, and I love going to Renfest with them, and I love seeing them at Renfest. They like to play pretend, and it's fun. But at the very beginning, we saw Elle go on a killing spree. She went on a complete rampage, and I'm gonna say it again, like the effects that they did to her face didn't look that great. It was very noticeable, but whatever. I can see beyond it. It's not a big deal. But it was really weird to see her papa alive, which threw me for a loop. But why did she go on this killing spree? Why she killed all these children? It wasn't just adults; it was also the kids. Like, what happened there? And I'm sure it's linked now to this creature that we are now seeing. But I'm terrified and curious as to how that meets up, how we get to that meeting of how those two things are related. It's slightly horrifying. It's very horrifying. I'm trying to downplay it because it's terrifying. Okay, guys, I am going to be trying to bang these out as quickly as I possibly can because of Kenobi and the boys and Miss Marvel. There's a lot going on. And I have horror movie reactions, I have regular movie reactions, I have new series that I would like to start. I am hiring an editor at some point. We're going to get more content pumping out there for you. In the meantime, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I will be setting up a Patreon that will soon be available. Yay! But also, you can go to my Instagram, Funny Little Gal Reacts. I talk about content over there all the time. You can just message me, say hello. I'm here for you. All right, guys. I'll see ya.